Alright, this video is using the Registry editor, video 3, activity 314. So we're going to practice using the Registry editor to view the registry contents. So it's a good idea to have some experience with the Registry editor before you make changes to the register, because you can really screw up a machine by making changes and not knowing what you're doing. So it's recommended that you work through Microsoft TechNet documents. So we are going to view the control panel settings in Registry Editor. And so we're going to go to Start, and we type in Reg Edit. And we're supposed to go to Current H key Current User, and double click that, and then we're going to double click Control Panel. And underneath the control panel you'll see accessibility, appearance, colors, desktop, infrared, input method, international, keyboard, mouse, power, config, and sound. Those are your subkeys underneath there. We're going to double click accessibility, and under accessibility we see audio description, blind access, high contrast, keyboard preferences, keyboard response, mouse keys on, show sounds, sound sensory, sticky keys, timeout, and toggle keys. We're going to click on mouse keys, and you'll notice over here that we have no value set for our default setting. If I wanted to change that, I can highlight this and go to Edit and click Modify right here, or I can just double click that and it comes up, and I can put a value in here. We're not going to do that because we're not going to screw up my computer. So just saying, you know, that's how you would do that. If one place that we go in my place of employment is we go underneath here. We go underneath H key local machine, and then we'll do software. We'll go to Microsoft, and we make changes to the login. So we go Windows NT, current version, and then we go down to Windows log on, and we would on our machines usually this auto admin logon is set to 0. Of course, we're working with Windows XP or Windows 7. Windows 7 is a lot different than Windows XP in the registry on this part. So we would always change that, and we'd go in and sometimes you'll change the name of your computer. I don't see that in here. And you can change it in here. You can add. Sometimes don't change it in both places. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, you just double click it and change your value, say OK, but you got to know what you're doing when it comes for that. So, I want to pull up in my Windows 7. Oops. Just so you can kind of see a difference. So this is Windows 7, and we were working in Windows 2008 server. And if I went to Control Panel here and did my accessibility and my mouse keys, we have the same settings. If I go to H key local machine, Microsoft, Windows NT, current version, Windows log on, See, it's quite a bit different here than it is over in here. Let's double click this again. I guess maybe I've screwed up or something. Give me a break. Okay, Windows NT, current version, Windows logon. Okay, there's that one, and here's this one. So you notice it's got some different stuff in it. Like this one don't have your admin logons. Now in Windows XP it's even different yet in this particular section. It's different yet. So it's just kind of something to familiarize yourself with, but do not make any changes unless you are using some documentation that you know and trust, because you can make your machine unbootable by messing around in here and not paying attention. And Windows Registry makes the changes like immediately, so it's a good idea to back up your registry before you make any changes. So that kind of gives you a little rundown of what I know about the registry and what the book wants us to know about the registry, with the biggest emphasis on do not make any changes unless you know what you're doing, because that's what it says. Absolutely do not make any changes. So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.